Benny's adventure team, assemble! Let's go find some treasure. Adventure time!
Wait, the person drinking tea over there, isn't that Yelan? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time. Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field.
Much appreciated, Miss Yale. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks.
Don't forget to take...
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just—
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in... So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Teyvat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their... Then, when the items go... This process allows him to That's to be expected. Liuer goods being used... So, instead of...
Okay, but you go to the auction, wait for him to appear.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. If you were the
Oh, yeah. No, wait! Even if... Oh. Even if you track down the...
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. So the most logical, you start small. You find someone you can
Wait!
Right you are. Working with the Those spies just now were his most important agents. The 2 people he trusts to have The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation. They think keeping but little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her. So, I'm curious how you take to this line of work.
Yeah, we kinda stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it. Let's do it! For Yelan!
I admire your selflessness. Let me be the one to... Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
I'll protect us.
Faster, stronger!
Quick as a flash.
Off we go!
Let's dance.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top 8. Like I said, we need to start small. And to do that, locating his hidden. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Guess so. Paimon can see.
It's a lighthouse. Oh, let's hear it. Not too far. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something. Well, all set? Remember, an eye for detail is key.
Controlled breathing.